2019, I was able to travel to South Asia with an incredible organization that I was working for at the time, International Justice Mission. On this trip, we met survivors of a specific type of human trafficking who were joyful, bold, and resilient. It was this interaction that truly changed me forever. It is now estimated that there are nearly 50 million people living in modern day slavery, and a large percentage of those are in South Asia. While this specific group of survivors were no longer enslaved, their path of restoration still needed economic empowerment. Their journey of climbing out of vulnerability was nearly impossible. When the pandemic hit in 2020, I learned that one of these women were sewing masks for their community members. My husband and I decided to buy 1,000 masks to support her, to support their community, and honestly to see what a project could look like working with the community that I had fallen in love with. And then on September 1st, 2020, I learned about the age-old stunning technique of hand block printing. It's where a master artisan carves and chisels a wooden block, it's dipped into dye, and then it is hand printed over any variety of textile. I knew instantly that this was how we could economically empower the survivors in this community. Mended began that fall of 2020, and we now work with so many families in the community that have hand block printed thousands of tea towels, dinner napkins, table runners, and so much more. The money that they've earned have helped them build homes, invest in vehicles, feed their families, and send their children to school, which was a luxury that they never had. We believe that this is a story of restoration. It's restoration for the survivors who have endured unspeakable suffering. This is their economic empowerment. This is their climb out of vulnerability. But it's also restoration for us on the other end of the table linen. It's restoration through meaningful conversation. It's restoration through gifting. And both sides of that table linen embodies a beautiful story. I'm Mallory Martin, founder of Mended, where we believe that restoration begins at your table. We now work with 23 survivors of modern day slavery who are hand block printing textiles here for you, the globally conscious consumer.